Hello, hello, and welcome back for more romance, heartbreak, and mystery as my shuffle mode run continues in Perfidious Pete Plays Gone Home. And like my sedentary heart, the plot is quickly thickening here at the old Greenbriar compound. Based on the random trash Kaitlin's sister has been leaving around the house, it seems that Sam and Lonnie's burgeoning romance has finally been acknowledged, reciprocated, and possibly consummated as well. Although Lonnie's determination to join the army does seem to be at least a bit of an onion in the Mason's brand pharmacy ointment of their relationship. The two did, however, spend Thanksgiving together, which suggests that things are fairly serious. I mean, Thanksgiving with your significant other's family? That's a big deal with a capital B and D. Possibly even a test run for shacking up in some sort of official capacity. Which means, you know, best behavior, no elbows on the table, no snarky comments about grandma's casual racism, that kind of stuff. But apart from a little additional insight into Sam and Lonnie's deepening bond, there hasn't been much evidence regarding the conundrum of this empty house. I mean, where the hell is everyone? Okay, sure, the search of the basement didn't turn up a corpse dangling from a rope or a shotgun surgery lying in a corner, so we can rule out last episode's suspicion of a murder-suicide. But people are still missing, damn it. Or, I don't know, maybe they just went out to a late movie. But still, the house is empty. And as long as the question of where everyone went remains unanswered, it's up to Kaitlin to employ her deductive powers, by which of course I mean a criminal disregard for personal privacy, to answer that question. So, let's get snooping. Alright, we got a panel here. We've explored basically everything. I did hear some creepy rustling noises from behind me, but I'm just going to assume it was a rat in the ventilation duct there. And we're going to go check out the unused sort of portion of the house here. Is there, like, some oil on these things that we could perhaps apply? Maybe a little 3-in-1 oil or some natural mineral oil, something? Some manner of lubricant that we could use to ease the creaking? Because I gotta say, the creaking, it's a little off-putting, Uncle Oscar. Yeah, see, that seems unnecessary. Couldn't you just fucking oil whatever that is? Alright, so we did unlock that door from the inside. We couldn't unlock the basement. That door, however, is unlockable. What are you? Got a slip here. Salon Josephine for Jan Greenbriar. Uh-oh. $119.50 for a fucking haircut, Mom? Jesus, do you John Sununu much? Which actually is a joke appropriate to the time period because the whole John Sununu thing happened right around here. But seriously, $119.50, Ma, for a haircut? Holy freaking shit. She must wanted to really look nice for somebody, and I think, unfortunately, for Dad, that somebody is not Terry. I'm thinking that somebody is old Ranger Rick, Mom's new hot piece on the side that she's made available to herself. Froth, Music and Culture. Tincture. Poughkeepsie's Teenagers of the Year. Guided by Voices and Medicine. You know, I'm not sure I would read a magazine called Froth. Also, if I encountered a magazine called Froth, I would simply assume that it was about rabies and the treatment thereof. This is like a medical journal, just for some reason. These are like up-and-coming med students who are doing rabies research. They're Teenagers of the Year. Specifically, Rabies Research Teenagers of the Year. I don't think Froth is a magazine I would read. Oh, that's just an electrical plug. Is there anything behind the couch over here? I'm trying to be excessively thorough. Doesn't look like it. What's this textbook? Spanish textbook. Alright, so Sam is potentially trying to learn Spanish because clearly Lonnie speaks Spanish. Alright, nothing here. What is this letter? Offer of promotion, Bruce Pendleton. Ah, so Mom didn't get fired from her job. She got promoted. I see. Dear Head Conservationist Greenbriar, due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout the Northwest Oregon. Your assistance would be sought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be at the Regional Management Building located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which should be much more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. We very much look forward to your reply. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. Bruce Pendleton, 2895. All right. So Mom is procuring the transfer, not necessarily because she's trying to ensure the availability of her piece on the side, but because she's got to fill her old job, and this person may have done a good job. Still, I'm sensing some potential sexual harassment liability here, Mom. Giving this guy favors for your old job because he's a cute ranger. I don't know. You better talk to HR about this. That's, seems a little bit, tricky. Little tricky. Hey, Lonnie. Sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her force is like an hour away, and then when she is home, she takes it out on you because you're a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay, I know. She's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho-Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? Page 2 is a gigantic no with lightning bolts, daggers, and what appears to be a dead vampire. Okay, so this is like Carlisle, pre-Alice rewinding time then, I guess? This is like Carlisle's head that got ripped off? Alright, I don't really think it's a very good likeness of Billy Barty, but I'll go with it. Alright, so Lonnie is estranged from her mother. Sam's mom is having problems, possibly because she's cheating on our dad. There's a note in the duct here. Is this a postcard? It's a stub. National tickets. Earth, Wind, and Fire at the Civic Auditorium. Okay, so this is definitely a mom concert. Kink 102 FM presents. Oh, getting a little kinky, are we, Mom? I wonder what kind of programming is on Kink 102 FM. I'm guessing Earth, Wind, and Fire, since they're the ones that hosted the concert. Let's just put that back. No one should be exposed to Earth, Wind, and Fire, really, on a regular basis. Alright, so let's go run down the hall, then. This house is friggin' enormous. Let's check our map here. Seriously, this joint is friggin' huge. It's absolutely, unbelievably, ridiculously big. Oh, we have a thing we didn't check out that's in... You know what? I'm gonna go do that. Before we do any further explanation, it looks like I overlooked something. Let's go check it out. We're in the neighborhood. That's fine. There was one of those panel things. We possibly could find the other half of Sam's locker combination. Would be interesting. Let's go look. We are going to check out the other house, other end of the house, of course. Hey, Thor, what's up, pal? Did you just get back from Asgard? Did you have a good trip? How was Frigga? Still dead, huh? Oh, well, that's sad. Is Loki still pissed off? Yeah? Yeah, that'll happen. Loki gonna Loke, am I right? Yeah, the trickster god gonna trick. So loose panel. Just set that down. The Misfits, Saturday, October 29th, plus special guest Maidenhead. Okay.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it.
Mm-hmm.
The lights went out.
And we
I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see...
And we fucked.
She was looking at me, too.
And then we fucked.
In the dark.
Yeah. We know where this is going, Sam.
Smiled.
We know where this is going. It's fine. It's cool.
My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so... I don't know. Nervous?
Aroused, I think, is the word
After
you're
a
looking for,
minute,
Sam?
she put her arm
Aroused.
around
You
me.
felt aroused?
And was so close and whispered in my ear, I really like you. I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Well, you should maybe, I don't know, get some kind of antacid and then just tell your girlfriend that you kind of are in love with her. I mean, Jesus, this is not rocket science, man. It's 3 little words. All you gotta do, Sam, is just Sam. Oh, God. More Bratmobile, huh? Alright. Let's see if they're getting better. I mean, practice makes perfect, right, Bratmobile? The more songs you record, the less heinous they should get. Let's operate under that assumption. So far, this one isn't shameful. Okay, well, it's got less industrial machine music. The lyrics still seem quite a bit to be desired, and I have to say the melodies, bass line, and general musicianship are subpar, but you are getting better, Bratmobile, so perhaps practice does make perfect. An Unknown Dimension Literature Discovery, The Accidental Savior, Terrence L. Greenbriar. So Dad did get his 3rd book published by a different publisher, perhaps? Is there anything else in this box that tells us what's going on with Dad's literary career? Clearly not. So let's just put the book back then. Yeah, put it back. Anything in this drawer? Just the tape. Oh, wait. Yeah, just the tape. Which I think we should probably nail that drawer shut in the interest of doing service to the musical scene. We should probably just make sure that Ratmobile never makes a comeback. Ooh, what are you? Frozen spinach. Well, we're going to put that back because spinach is disgusting. Get a box here. What are you? More frozen... Man, somebody's really into the frozen spinach. Fish sticks, always a staple of any diet. Some Sire's finest cookie caramel ice cream. Oh, actually, cookie caramel sounds really quite good. I think I would... Okay, so far, checking out the Greenbriar's fridge. I feel like I'm at the Soprano house. They got some raspberry jam, a little bit of fish sticks, some delicious-looking ice cream, sweet pickle relish. No thanks. Stanton's American sandwich slices, new low price. They're only 79 cents for 12 slices of American cheese. That's a pretty good deal, actually. 79 cents for cheese. Little Russian dressing. I prefer Thousand Island myself. Oh, okay. All right, well, at least it's not a brand name ketchup, but at least they're eating ketchup, not catsup. Because when it comes to the ketchup-catsup thing, you gotta admit that ketchup is vastly superior. If it says catsup on the bottle, that is not food that you should put in your body. Catsup, you don't want to be putting a cat's dinner, because to me, that's what catsup suggested. That you're something that a cat would eat for dinner, and I don't want to eat cat food. I mean, I've actually eaten cat food, and it's kind of gross. I mean, it's not really, it's not good. So some frozen vegetables. Yeah, the refrigerator turns out to be pretty unenlightening. Let's check out the stuff that's taped. More pizza, so pizza delivery service. Sam's schedule, working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 3 to 7. All right, so Sam has a part-time job. Saturdays from noon to 6. That's actually a pretty sweet little schedule there, Sam. After school for 4 hours and then for 4 or 6 hours on a Saturday, but still done by 6 so you can go out partying. That's a pretty good little gig. Also, a noon start time for the Saturday shift. That's pretty sweet because it means you can still go out and get hammered on Friday night, and most of your hangover will have been fought off before you have to be at work. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Morris Paternak. Paternak? Do we know who these people are? I don't really think we know who these people are. Also, I don't really care. Wedding invitation for people that are strangers. One of Sam's stories. You should always grab a knife in a game like this. Yeah, stab, stab. Come on, stab, stab. Come get some. Whatever mysterious force is in this house, whoever took my parents, I'm ready for you now. I got a fucking butter knife. Come get it. Stab, stab. All right, let's check out the story. Samantha and Danya? I can't. Okay, we're in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure, but they went to the something part of the woods and it got, I guess, Daniel got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No." "Are you?" "They ain't." They both? I can't tell what this word is. And went more into the bad part than they ever to a part that was never there before. And another of there was a ship. A pirate ship on a ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate." Daniel said, I, captain," and they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. So this is very clearly young Samantha based on the penmanship and spelling.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it. And then there I was, crying at the kitchen table.
Because you realized you were a bitch and had been using him and treating him terribly?
Friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He
wow.
gave me a hug,
so you fucking broke his heart?
Okay. For some
Man,
reason,
you're kind of scum,
I almost
Sam.
believed him.
You're kind of scum. Yeah, he was clearly lying. You fucking destroyed that young man. Clearly he was into you, and you have rebuffed his advances and didn't even have the fucking nuts to tell him about the fact. You just said, "Oh, sorry, no, I've got this other girlfriend now. By the way, I've been stringing you along and using you periodically for the last several years. Hope you don't mind." Man, Sam, you're... I'm trying to like you, Samantha. I really am. But every time you do something redeeming, then you just go and shit all over it by being an absolute fucking scumbag. Alright, so Mom's mug. Let's check out this letter. Mom clearly accepted her position, dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbriar. Having received your formal acceptance letter, I'd like to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. Signed, Bruce Pendleton, 41095. Alright, so Mom got her new gig. That's cool. Hey, can we order a pizza? I mean, I'm a little hungry. I notice some more pizza is right over here. What do you say? Maybe order a pizza? I mean, I haven't eaten. I just got off the plane. I've been wandering around the house for a while now. Maybe a little peckish? No? Alright then. So we got some empty cabinets here. Let's just close those. Also, you shouldn't leave your cabinet doors open. That's recipe for disaster. Also, why does the kitchen look like it's been completely ransacked, by the way? Like, shit is gone, stuff is missing. Were Mom and Dad doing some, like, home improvements and or repairs? We're doing a little renovating here. Anything in the oven? Nope. Mom didn't even leave a plate warming for me. Man, I've got to say, I'm feeling a little abandoned and neglected here as I come home from my journey. There's, well, I suppose I can always make myself a can of St. Clair baked beans. Ah, we could do, like, baked beans and toast. That's all right. We have, like, a British breakfast. That'll be okay. So I'm assuming there's nothing fantastic in any of these particular pantry boxes. It's just random food. Oh. Liquor? Nope. Cola. Aw. I figured I'd just sit here and get smashed. Man, the family is really into Dr. Jitters, though. I gotta say. It's the amount of Dr. Jitters they drink. I gotta wonder if they don't all have the jitters pretty much all the time. So we just have, like, what? Black beans there? More black beans. Man, the family really eats a lot of beans. Little corn. Where are you? Mrs. Langford's yellow sliced peaches. Fantastic. Honey snaps. And bran with fiber. Well, yeah, somebody's got some intestinal issues. I'm going to guess probably Dad, given the amount of liquor he leaves. Levine's Own. Thousand Island. Now, here I can get behind. Thousand Island salad dressing. Also, this guy on the cover, that's a rugged motherfucker right there. Except for the wrist brace, which seems a little out of place, given the ruggedness of his general demeanor and the fact that he's got what appears to be some kind of spade and or mattock over his shoulder. The wrist brace is a little out of place, but other than that, that's a rugged, manly man right there. Of course, the neckerchief also kind of belies the rugged, manly man image. A little bit of a mixed message going on there. What are you? Cake mix. Vanilla cake mix. The blindest of cakes. Tuna dinner. Oh, a little hamburger helper. Classic flavored tuna dinner. I'm going to guess that it's tuna flavored because it's tuna. If, you know, hold on. If tuna dinner has the classic tuna flavor, this implies that they make some sort of tuna dinner that does not taste like tuna. Which begs the question, if it doesn't taste like tuna, what the fuck does it taste like? What kind of tuna dinner tastes like haddock? You know what? I don't want to know. That's a question that's imponderable. That's beyond me. We do want to check out this calendar. Katie comes home this month. We'll call with exact date. Can't make it. Send regrets. Rick's wedding anniversary trip. Is that where Mom and Dad are? Mom and Dad. Okay, Mom and Dad are on their anniversary trip then. Because that would be like, we're in that period. All right, so we know where Mom and Dad are. So it's just Sam that's missing. So the mystery of Mom and Dad has been solved. We finally solved something. Horse loop. Okay. Potluck, scalloped potatoes. Customary elementary public across cleanup. Okay. Alright, so Mom and Dad are on their anniversary trip. We know where Mom and Dad went. One friggin'... Geez, just leaving checks lying out on the table like that? That's not really a great idea. That's not really very fiscally responsible, Mom and Dad. One mystery, however, has been solved. We know where the hell our parents went. In the garage. Yep. In a garage. I don't really want to check out the garage. Well, we're here. We might as well do it. Let's give the garage a cursory scan. Alright, so there are no vehicles in the garage. What are you? A crumpled note. Grab a name tag. Sam clearly quit her job at Crown Burger. Ask her about Crown combos. So Sam did not really like her job, I'm guessing. Lonnie, my parents are leaving town, so we'll have the run of the whole house till you leave. I imagine actually spending the night in my room instead of sneaking up to our usual spot in the attic. Not that the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, we should defile your parents' bed while they're gone. That'll show them. Lonnie, you are gross. Never change. Sam. I was in that room not too long ago. I really hope if they did defile the bed that they changed the sheets when they were done. I mean, that's just common courtesy. So, milk. This is the recycling bin. Probably not going to be much of note in the recycling bin. Yeah, a bunch of empty cans, some old newspapers. A box of miscellany, some Halloween decorations and or costumes, a pile of wood. I haven't seen a fireplace yet. Why do we have all of this cut wood? It's possible that I just overlooked it, I suppose. Yeah, I don't want to be in a darkened garage. Alright, so the mystery of Mom and Dad being out of town solved completely, so we know where they are, but Mom's urgent call home suggests that Sam's cries have not, or was supposed to be home to answer, and did not. Somebody's been doing some painting here. Eggshell latex, good. Eggshell, good solid foundation color. Looks good with most furniture, I gotta say, especially if you're planning to do renovations or try and spruce up the place for a resale. The Accidental Pariah, another unknown dimension literature discovery. And the lines of communication are down, okay. So Dad has been working, I guess. 28th, 95, Unknown Dimension Lit, Mr. Greenbriar. First, let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creepy fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimensions is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type out there. Mass market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or Zombie, like timeless works such as N.N. Bestman's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Gene Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization, anxieties, and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban Americans want, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history-rising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work. Since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago, we want you to supply a new foreword for the books to appear in a brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the awaiting palms of the unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off. KZ. All right. Well, way to be Kaz. Your sexual metaphors and your business reference into thrusting and whatnot may be mildly inappropriate. I would have expected something more formal from a publisher, but hey, I guess you're probably not exactly mainstream. All right. Well, that's got the garage explored and the kitchen and the pantry off limits. I think it's time for Kaitlin here to see maybe about ordering that pizza, and I'm going to wrap things up and maybe order one for myself as well. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see us continue to paw through the lives and possessions of our family members, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of Shuffle Mode every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, however, pepperoni is calling my name. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.